Excerpt from chapter 1. The pain. The enemy wants to use our hurts against us. It is comforting to know that even when we are facing the hardest of challenges, that God has faith in our faith in Him. He knows how much we love Him. He knows our desire to please Him. He even knows our weaknesses and shortcomings, but He chooses to love us unconditionally, and He endorses our faith. Every process we endure is purposed by God, permitted by God, and protected by God. He knows us as overcomers and will allow us to come through whatever is required to perfect us so we can have complete victory. There is nothing the enemy can do to us without the permission of God, and there is nothing that can defeat us with the protection of God. As we stand through each test, we become a testament of God's power in the earth and of His faithfulness to His people. It's also important to note that when Satan presented his challenge, he told God to put forth His hand and touch all that Job had. The enemy's suggestion was for the very hand that provided protection and provision to become the striking hand of subtraction. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thine hand. Job chapter 1, verse 12. God not only refrained from touching Job himself, but He also limited how far Satan could go in touching him. The enemy was given access to everything that Job had acquired, but according to the command of God, he could not directly touch Job. Although Satan willingly became Job's attacker, God issued and executed the parameters for the attack against him. We have an assurance that whenever we are under attack by the enemy, our God is fully aware of the attack, has control over its boundaries, and limits the attacker's abilities. The sovereign God, who knows all, sees all, and rules over all, determines just how far every attacker can go. When we recognize God as our sovereign Lord and are confident of His love for us, we boldly profess that every attack is under His watchful eye, and we can faithfully stand through every attack knowing that He has guaranteed our victory and assigned our reward. As His servants, we have the God guarantee that no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. Isaiah 54, verse 17. Most often, we're so focused on the weapon, focused on our attacker, or focused on the magnitude of our struggles that we totally miss the purpose behind these God-ordered perfecting processes. God always sets a standard in our lives based on His purpose for our lives.